Zynaptiq has released a new plugin, and the reason I know that is because the website is saying that there's an intro promo, and some people have been emailing me. And with that, I mean the viewers. Zynaptiq probably is never gonna email me anymore again. Anyway, let's get started. Balance makes global EQ curve shaping quick and easy. A 16-channel capable smart equalizer that adaptively controls the overall frequency distribution of your audio. Balance intelligently adjusts itself to match your audio to a target curve you set with just a handful of control. Okay, so this is like a smart EQ from Sonable. Rebalance a full mix or give even great sounding recordings that little something extra. Okay, but I don't get it. Like, I get it, but I don't get it. Works similarly to a match EQ, handles as easily as a tilt EQ, and sounds like a Zynaptiq EQ. So we've got a small interface, big interface, custom engineered minimum phase filtering for pristine sound, low CPU, 3 samples of latency. That's good. Like, I've seen plugin designs with like minimum phase filtering. So that's basically the simpler version of filtering that you can do in a very short amount of time and still have a pretty long latency. I mean, if you have a long latency, at least give us like good linear phase filtering, which is not always good. Long story. Easily adjustable target response curve, blah, 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 blah. Does it have auto gain? Doesn't have auto gain. And that's also no problem because it's an EQ and I don't like auto gain on EQs. I like it on everything except for EQs. So this is it. All like straight line, 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 line. And we can do stuff with this. Like, I don't know. We can do this. And what are we doing here? This is target base. Okay. That's a good user interface. And this works really well on touch, I think. This is the EQ amount, whatever, circle thingy. Hold, track infinite, I don't know. Easy, few, channels, okay, full. I like full. I can see what's going on. We got wet gain, got some buttons here, what do they mean? Toggles, all between 32-bit and 64-bit precision, of course. Is this? MIDI, no. Help? Definitely no. About? No. Zoom level? Done. Preferences panel? No. Okay, cool. Sandstorm, Darude. This is a cool track. Oh, it's really doing something. Yeah, I mean, actually pretty straightforward, this thing. It's not really a video, this. As a lot of you know, I'm always in a balance between the amount of controls and the way that we're controlling things and all that kind of stuff. Like, for instance, the pure EQ, it's really low on controls. And I think that definitely with an EQ, having so little control is not always really going to help you. Maybe just if you want to do very simple processing or just get something done. But generally for creativity, having such a low amount of controls, it's not really nice. Now, what I think the opposite of such a one knob EQ is, I think, the Kirchhoff EQ. The Kirchhoff EQ is basically the FabFilter Pro Q on steroids. And this thing has so many controls on it that I actually think it's a barrier between you and your creativity. Like, it's It's awesome engineering, and it's definitely not a bad plugin. But I think it's going to take a lot of effort in EQing your tracks or doing stuff with it. Now, right in the middle would be the FabFilter Pro Q4, my favorite EQ plugin. And while the Pro Q4 does basically everything I'm looking for in an EQ, the philosophy of such an EQ is still very traditional. Like, it very much works like a traditional EQ with, of course, some extra stuff, some dynamics, some spectral stuff, whatever. But it's still very traditional. And if we then go to balance, it starts to feel like a different way of controlling it. And I think you should just try this thing out and work with these touchpad thingies here a little bit in order to understand this a little bit more. But it seems that this is triggering a different part of my brain, basically. And I'm not saying that my brain is so big that it has different parts, but it feels like it's triggering different parts. From a creativity perspective, I can really appreciate this. So I think that balance definitely is worth a try. I'm going to link to it in the description down below. Not sure if that's going to be an affiliate link or not. But yeah, check it out. Zynaptiq didn't sponsor this video. Absolutely not. They also forgot to put a snake oil button in the plugin, which they promised. If you want to know more about that, link is over here. Zynaptiq is not sponsoring me. I don't think they ever will. So basically everything I was saying about this plugin was my own honest and independent opinion. And if you appreciate that, make sure to support the channel by using the join button down below and becoming a channel member for 99 cents per month. What else can you get in this world for 99 cents? Anyway, there's also an early access tier and an exclusive content tier. I'll link the exclusive content over here. And the last way to support me and all YouTube platform is by watching more videos. Link an interesting video over here. Thanks a lot for watching. Keep pushing and bye bye.